Hello, and thank you for joining me. Happy Monday. I hope you guys have had a great day. I hope your day has been either productive or restful or whatever you had planned for today. I know for me personally, it was a very productive day, but I kind of wish it had been sort of a relaxing Netflix in your pajamas kind of day. I don't know about you guys, but this last weekend was a little bit of crazy and a little bit of chaos for me. If you follow on Instagram or you were looking at our community page at all this weekend, you'll know that I took a little bit of a road trip. Um, COVID has been sort of self-isolating us here in Canada since February/March, and so I haven't seen my dad this whole year, in part because of the risk, but also in part because I was having surgery and at one point he wasn't doing well, so we kind of made sure that neither of us crossed paths except for digitally over Zoom. So I ran up this weekend to see him, and of course we stayed outside and socially distanced. But it was nice to be able to just see him in person. So that's a few hours from here. So that was my whole day Saturday. And I kind of feel like I just need a rest day. So I hope if you are in the same boat, you're able to get a rest day sometime this week. I'm trying to figure out where I can fit mine in this week. So if any of you have any suggestions for something to watch on Netflix or Disney Plus while I'm getting my rest day in, please let me know. Please feel free to put it in the comments. I'm always happy to take new suggestions. I have a watch list that's probably like 50 things long now that I will get to eventually at some point, but I'm always happy to add new things to the list, so feel free to share. Tonight's live chat's probably going to be a little shorter than it typically is, just because it's been one of those days for me. And I think we're all kind of getting to the point where we are starting to feel a little bit burnt out, not just with Zoom meetings, but with Facebook Live, with Instagram, with social media, and especially given everything that's happened over the last week. I know for all of my American friends, if you're watching right now, it's been an emotional week for you. And not just for you, for other people around the world as well. And so I think we all, especially this week, should try to schedule in some time. Try to find some time to just take a break from TV in the sense of news, take a break from social media. Whether you have the ability to get outside this week, depending on where you live and what the weather's like, just take a break and decompress and de-stress and just sort of recalibrate who you are, because it has been an emotional week for a lot of people. It's been stressful for a lot of people. And when you put those sorts of things on top of all of the stress we've been dealing with this year, all of the stress that we already had going on prior to all of the last week, I think we all just need, I don't even want to say a hibernation, but maybe a couple days of hibernation where we're not running around and doing things, where we don't have to worry about, the kids in school and food and everything else that's going on. So I hope you can get some sort of a schedule in the next week or so that gives you at least one of those days to be able to just take a deep breath and relax. I know I've been talking to a couple of you, and you spent the last weekend sort of putting up Christmas lights and getting outside of your house decorated, because especially here in Canada, I'm looking out the window, but it's dark now, so I can't really see. It's been beautiful weather here in southern Ontario, and it almost kind of feels like summer. I think today we got to 18 or 19 degrees Celsius. So I know a lot of you said, because the weather was summer like this weekend, you started putting up Christmas tree lights outside. You started decorating for the holidays, which is a wonderful thing. We talked a little bit last week, I think it was, about how I think this year we all need to celebrate the holidays a little bit more. We need to be a little more enthusiastic. We need to be a little more, I don't even want to say Christmassy, but Christmassy this year. We all need to go a little bit more above and beyond, because I think we need it. We need the joy. We need the celebration. We need the fun of it all. And it's funny because I had a conversation this weekend actually. I'm not really a Hallmark Channel kind of person. I don't watch the Hallmark Christmas movies very often. It's not really something that's ever sort of gotten me. And, I never really had the desire to do it, but I will tell you, it's a week into November, and I've watched 2 Hallmark Christmas movies already this year, and I'm happy to watch a few more, because I think we all need just the joy of it. We need the happy ending. We need the we need the fun of Christmas. So I hope you were one of the people who was able to get outside this weekend and maybe start decorating or even just start plotting what you're going to do for the holidays this year. I know a lot of people are worried about the holidays because it's going to look a little different this year, but you guys know if you follow here on social media, I've already put up a tree. I'm probably going to go a little above and beyond this year. I might put up a second tree. I don't know. We'll see. I just think we need the joy and the love. So I hope you're one of the people that was able to do that this weekend. Excuse me. And even just get outside and enjoy the weather a little bit. It's crazy to think it's November and I can go outside in a tank top and shorts here in Canada. Now, granted, typically I don't have snow at this time of year, but it is usually fairly cold. It's around 2 or 3 degrees Celsius typically. On a good day, maybe 7 or 8, but 18 and 19, not what we're used to here. So I'm absolutely going to take advantage of it as much as I possibly can because I know the snow is coming and I'm going to hibernate over the winter because you all know I am not a snow sport kind of girl. I will not be out snowshoeing. But I do promise for those of you who are watching who have been sending me text messages because you live somewhere where you don't get snow, I promise I will be posting snow pictures. I will text you snow pictures. I will not be excited when the snow comes, but I know you're excited to see it because you're not used to getting it where you are. So I will happily share it all with you this year. But for today, I do want to talk about a couple of things. Like I said, today's going to be a little bit shorter of a live chat than what we typically do. Just because, like I said, I think we're all experiencing the burnout a little bit. I think we're all experiencing we just need a little bit of disconnection. And so I'm going to make it short and sweet this week, but there are a few things that I did want to talk to you about. One of which is to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who are watching who either voted or are voting now to take part in the Chasing Happiness Christmas card exchange. I am a huge Christmas card person. For those of you that don't know me, hello, Billy. Thank you for watching. I am aware you cannot wait for the snow, so Billy is very excited for the snow to come. I am not so much, but that's okay. I promise I'll still post pictures. So those of you who don't know me, I'm a huge Christmas card fan. As you can see, I get Christmas cards that are like all glittery and snow covered and beautiful. And so for those of you that have voted to say that you want to take part in the Christmas card exchange on Chasing Happiness, the community this year, thank you, thank you, thank you. Even if it's only 4 or 5 of us, I am super excited for it. I will tell you personally, I've already started to mail out Christmas cards. Part of the reason I did that is for people who live overseas and in the United States. I know there's a bit of a delay with our postal system as well as other postal systems around the world because so many people are ordering online this year. They've sort of made an announcement that there could be a 6 to 8 week delay. So for people who lived overseas and people who live in the United States, I mailed out your Christmas cards already. They are on the way. You will get them any day now, and I hope they bring a smile to your face. For people who live here in Canada, that includes you, Mr. McCallum, yours will not be mailed until after Remembrance Day, because I still think that's plenty of time for you to get it before Christmas, hopefully. Although I did send the ones to your kids already, so I hope they enjoyed them. But I am a huge fan of Christmas cards, so I am very excited that this year, again, we will be doing a Christmas card exchange for the Chasing Happiness community. So whether you're watching this now live, whether you're watching this on the replay later, head over to the community, vote, let me know if you want to take part. There will be, this vote closes tomorrow, so for those of you that are watching on the replay, today is Monday. The vote does close Tuesday night. But once the vote is closed, if people have overwhelmingly said yes, they want to take part in a gift Christmas card exchange, then what will happen is I will be posting for people to sign up after that. So even if you're watching this on the replay 3 or 4 days from now, you can still sign up for the Christmas card exchange. For people who are worried about being able to afford a stamp, I can pair you up with someone who wants an electronic Christmas card, which means it's just basically an email, and it won't cost you anything. And so hopefully everybody gets to take part who wants to take part this year. I am very excited for it. I cannot wait for it. I am super happy for it. So thank you to everybody who has voted, and thank you for being a part of the community. This time of year especially gets me super excited because we do 12 days of giveaways and I get to interact with you guys a lot more. It seems like at this time of year, people are just more willing to take part in things like the Christmas card exchange and the 12 days of giveaways. So I'm very, very excited for what's coming. I am glad you loved them, Billy. I'm glad they loved them. I'm glad they had fun with them. I don't know. I think kids should get mail too. When I was a kid, if something ever came in the mail, it was always addressed to my parents, right? It was always something that, mom and dad got letters, mom and dad got bills, but as kids, we never really got them. So I'm going out of my way right now for people who I know that do have children to try to send them something in the mail every now and then that has their name on it so that they have a reason to be excited too. So I'm glad they loved them, Billy. I know they couldn't really read them, but I hope they enjoyed the pictures that were on them. So the last thing that I want to do is, for all of you who are watching, is give you a bit of a sneak peek of the 12 days. So I did not do this last year. Last year, I actually just posted the 12 days and you guys took part and it was what it was. But I thought if you're tuning into live chat tonight, what better way to say thank you than give you a little bit of an idea of what the 12 days is going to be. So this year, it's going to happen a little bit earlier. I think last year I waited until the beginning of December to do it. But what ended up happening was some people didn't get their things that they won through the 12 days until January. And a couple of them got lost in the mail. So they actually didn't get them until like February or March. So this year, I'm going to do 12 days of giveaways in November. Now, it's going to run a little bit different this year. There will be a couple of days for people to sort of register for each one of the day's packages, so it will take a little bit longer to do. But I'm doing this so that I can get them mailed out to everybody and that hopefully you receive what you won before Christmas this year. So, do you want to see what you're going to get? Do you want to see what's up for grabs? I'm only going to give you a sneak peek of a few of them. But there is 12 full days of things, and I am super excited for this year. So let's see. I don't remember which day is which, so let's just see what's happening. So day number 6 is going to be some body creams, some lotions, bubble bath scrub stuff from Bath and Body Works. You guys know I'm a huge fan. I've talked about it previously, especially when we talk about self-care, just how much I love their hot cocoa and cream candle. It is the thing, oh, let me show you guys properly. It is the one thing that, God, it just puts me in such a good mood. The smell of hot chocolate, just, oh, I could smell it all day. So I have gone and purchased some of their body care in the same scent. So that will be one of the days of the 12 days of giveaways. This is going to be day number 2, which I know is just around the corner because I'm actually going to do it after Remembrance Day. We're going to start right after Remembrance Day. So that's only a few days from now for you guys who are not part of the community page. You're going to want to join the community page. But this is going to be a couple of Disney pins and the Mickey Mad Libs, which is super fun. I can tell you personally, I have a group of friends who I traveled with before COVID in February. And we've been playing Mad Libs almost every weekend. We've actually been doing these exact Disney Mad Libs every weekend during all of this COVID stress. And it's been fun because we do it via text or video chat. And it's 5 or 10 minutes of just crazy fun silliness, and we all have fun and enjoy it. So I went out and I got us some to be able to do as the giveaway. So whoever gets it, I think you're going to have a blast. It's absolutely been something we've enjoyed doing. And even though things are getting a little crazy now because kids are back in school, we still try to do it every couple of weeks, and it's fun. It's just a good excuse to have some good childlike fun and enjoy just how crazy Mad Libs really can be. If you've never played Mad Libs, let me tell you, it can get kind of nutty, but it's absolutely fun. So I hope whoever wins has a blast with that. And then, of course, more Bath and Body stuff from Bath and Body Works. So this is the Winter Candy Apple, which is one of their Christmas scents. This is the body lotion, as well as the specialized scrub. There are, of course, things that are not Bath and Body related. So there's a couple of, I don't want to give too much away, but there's a couple of days that are focused on relaxation and aromatherapy. There's a fun day of just, I hope you enjoy, because it's probably something you wouldn't buy for yourself. There's a lot of good stuff coming for 12 days of giveaways. So I hope you guys are excited the way that I am. I hope you enjoy everything that's a part of 12 days of giveaways. I don't know sort of how many days it'll take to get through. I'm hoping, because I'm going to give you guys more than just 12 hours to sign up this year. I think last year it was about 12 hours you had to be able to sign up and register each day. And it kind of went by really fast for people. So I'm going to give you a day or two to sign up. So it might take us maybe 20 days to get through all 12 days. But I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's as exciting for you as it was for me to create it all. And I hope you guys all get the gifts and everything that you win before Christmas this year. That's my goal. I don't control Canada Post or USPS or any other postal service in the world. But hopefully everything gets to everybody on time and you can enjoy it over the holiday season. That's really all I have for you guys tonight. I know it's been a stressful week for a lot of people. I know a lot of you are just insanely emotionally burnt out. This week, take whatever time you can. Take whatever time you need to deal emotionally with everything that has happened. Take a day off if you can. I know a lot of people can't do that, and I totally get it. Maybe have a day where you're watching movies with the kids, just so that it's not as stressful as trying to figure out something to do to keep them occupied. We've sort of gotten into this place where we feel a little bit guilty if we're not keeping our kids amused, if we're not keeping them entertained, because of everything else that's going on in the world. And honestly, right now, I think a lot of us could benefit from a movie weekend at home with the family. We could benefit from sitting in our pajamas all day and eating popcorn and having snacks. I think we just need to take a deep breath, relax a little, and stop beating ourselves up. We're doing the best we can. Christmas is coming. It's going to get a little more chaotic and crazy before the end of the year, no matter who you are or what you're doing. It's going to get a little more crazy and chaotic. So take whatever time you need. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And I will chat with you guys next week. Thanks. Have a good night, guys. Bye.